Hi Taurus, how are you? My name's Kim Rule and today I am going to do a reading for Taurus who are in a relationship. This is going to be from the 1st to the 15th of October 2016. To make it a little bit quicker, I've decided to lay out my cards already, so I've done a few shuffles and I put them in an 8-card spread, which is a relationship spread. I've used 2 decks of cards for this spread, which are The Romance Angels by Dawn Virtue. And this month I'm using the True Love Reading cards by Belinda Grace. Now I've put one of each in the positions to give more of a clarity in that section, so we can see what's else is happening. I will also do a card or two or whatever comes out a little bit later from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, so I've still got to shuffle those ones, and I will get a guidance card from The Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce. These are the Archangel cards and they're beautiful. I really love them. Alright, I've already had a bit of a look at these cards. I have to say overall it's looking pretty good for Taurus who are in relationships. I do feel this could be more for male Taurus out there because we've got the Sacred Woman here, which is about your partner. But if you are a lady who is in a same-sex relationship, then it'll be about your partner, that sort of thing. Alright, we'll start. This is the first position, and this is the quadrant, which is you, and we've got the distorted masculine is the first card. And the second card we've got is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'll do this card first. A few of you Taurians, religion or spirituality is very important in your life and you take it very serious. It's something that you live your life by, and you won't be compromised. You're maturing spiritually or religiously. Your faith is very important to you, however you look at it. If it's more of a spiritual awakening, learning as much as you can about your inner self through your guides. Looking at channels like these today, tarot readings and oracle readers. Maybe you've been to a clairvoyant in the past. You might be a member of a spiritual church. I do feel some of you are very spiritually inclined, or it's something that you're becoming more interested in lately. Reiki and healings, probably something that interests you, that sort of thing. Or you are religiously minded, but you sort of have a good balance between that and your spiritual side as well. I think, especially if you're looking at cards today. I know someone who thinks that this is, evil and Satan. If you read cards, you shouldn't be doing it, they reckon. That's because of their religious background. But I think a few of you have a good balance with stuff like that, and you're more rational and you use your inner intuition to guide you through your life, and you don't allow other people and their opinions to influence you. The distorted masculine, he tends to put everyone else first. He tends not to have too much time in the day for himself. I look at that card and it tends to be a lot of overworked. Pressure at work, especially. If it's not so much looking at this spread, it's pressure at home, but I feel like maybe you have to do a lot of overtime, so you don't get much spare time for you and your family at times. Yeah, it's just a lot of pressure. So this is what's happening for a few you Taurus out there at the moment, is that you probably need to, I don't know, if you're not satisfied in the job that you're doing, maybe considering alternative work or starting your own business. Because life is too short at the end of the day, and yeah, you want to be reasonably happy. But this card's come out to say that, yeah, there's a lot of pressure around you. I feel like when it comes to work, managing that with your private life, yeah, doing too much overtime. You could be working as well as studying, so there's a lot of pressure around you to, yeah, try and get ahead. And yeah, and it's something that you need to probably reevaluate in your life. Make sure also that your opinions are heard. Some of you might feel like your partner has a final say in things, or can be a little bit over opinionated or arrogant. So keep that in mind. Yeah, don't be too submissive. Always stand up for yourself and put your point across too. Okay, so the second position is the way you see the other person in the relationship. So this is how you see your partner. And these are really lovely cards. Oh, well, the first one is anyway. The Sacred Woman. I'll do that one in a minute. And the next one is Healing Family Issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah, maybe you two have had a bit of a clash recently, and yeah, a little bit of fighting at times, and yeah, it's yeah, I'd say your partner might be a little bit more forceful. This lady, she likes to have a way. Yeah, she's not very good at compromising at times when it comes to yeah, putting her opinion across. Yeah, there could be a little bit of insecurity with her with that. Likes to be a little bit more dominant and stuff like that. So there might be some issues with her at times you've had, or it could be on her side of the family. Yeah, there could be issues around her parents or siblings or whoever that you two could be clashing with at times. It could be along those lines. Overall, though, the Sacred Woman is a really lovely card, especially for it to come out in this section about how you feel about your partner. You have total respect for this person. You love her dearly. You look up to her. You appreciate her point of view. You pretty well walk over coals for her. Yeah, you absolutely adore her, and yeah, you're very thankful that she is in your life. So there's a lot of love and passion and yeah, romance probably between you two. You probably got her on a bit of a pedestal at times too, but you do understand that the feminine needs to be respected, which is a very lovely thing. Okay, so the third position is the way they see themselves. So this is how your partner sees themselves. We've got spiritual maturity, and we've got you deserve love. You are lovable. So that's that card. And you deserve love. So this is how your partner sees themselves. I'll do this card. Yeah, well, they see themselves as someone who is very happy in their life, I think, overall. You know, they have a lot of love from you. Yeah, you're very compatible. Actually, that card has come out as well. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, total respect appreciation for one another. So your partner is in a very happy place emotionally. They think that their marriage or their relationship, if you're only just dating, is going very well anyway. And they're just feeling very contented, and they just feel lucky, is how I look when I look at that card. And spiritual maturity. I feel a few of your partners are very much like you when it comes to your religious or spiritual beliefs. You may attend church or, spiritual church or other gatherings around. You've got similar interests in spirituality or religious. And it's very important to both of you. You probably sit down and talk about the Bible at times, or other spirituality lessons. You might look at the archangels, Michael and Raphael and all of them, Gabriel. It's definitely very important, and whoever your partner is that they take their religious or spiritual beliefs very seriously too. It's something that's also very important in their life, and they won't allow other people to try and mislead them or change their beliefs. They know exactly who they are. I'd say they do a lot of inward searching to their higher self. They might pray and talk to God, but they know who they are, and they're confident in their own way of seeing things. Number 4. What the person represents to you. So this is what your partner represents to you. And these are lovely cards. We've got compatibility first. And we've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you're definitely very much in love. You adore one another. Your partner probably brings out the best in you. They know how to tick your boxes. Well, what can I say? You're probably rather spontaneous. You enjoy going out to dinner or weekends away or fishing, whatever. You certainly enjoy the company of one another, and holding hands and just having moments of just sitting down and talking after work. Anyway, the next card is compatibility. Very similar. You understand one another completely. You probably read each other's thoughts at times. Even if you are both, opposites, you seem to attract easily. You got a lot of appreciation for one another, and very lucky I feel when I look at these cards. So you have appreciation, respect, love. There's fulfillment in this relationship. Okay, and the 5th position. 5, yep. What you represent to them. Very nice cards again. We've got the love card. And we've also got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. So your partner is probably wondering if you are their soulmate. Maybe you both have been talking about it or even said it openly to one another. That they're that you think you're both soulmates, which I'd say looking at this spread is a very good likelihood because there's a lot of respect, appreciation. Yeah, you absolutely adore one another. You understand one another. You don't take each other for granted. Yeah, communication's very good between the two of you overall. So, yeah, soulmates tend to complement one another, don't they? And, yeah, because we have, you know, been together in previous lifetimes, so we know one another from the inside out quite often. Is how soulmates are. They know how each other ticks. Yeah, their good side, their bad side, and they know how to work around stuff like that. So I'd say with you two, there is a soulmate connection. And there's great love between the two of you. Yeah, you'll do anything for one another. I'd say, you know, if you have to spend time apart with work, if one of you has to go away a bit with work, you know, it can be a little bit sad because you like to be together as much as possible. And if you're dating, I'd say there will come a time when you will move in with one another and take the relationship to the next level because there is total adoration between the two of you, and you're looking for a more committed relationship. If you've been married for some time, it's, what can I say? You just adore one another. There's a lot of respect there. Fulfillment, happiness and joy. Okay, now we do have obstacles within the relationship. With any relationship, there will be some obstacles from time to time. We've got the Rainbow Reviver has come out. And we've got Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Some couples can go through a phase where, you know, one partner's not really saying I love you, or, you know, some people aren't overly affectionate, and that can be annoying. If say for instance you like affection but your partner doesn't, yeah, it can be a little bit off-putting at times. So you know, when I look at that card, that's how I feel about it. So it's around affection. A lot of people just assume that their partner just understands them, but so communication is very important. If you feel like you need your partner to say I love you from time to time, or every day really should happen, but or, you know, give you a little kiss and cuddle. You know, we like our cuddles, don't we? So that's something you'll just have to you know, talk about from time to time and let your partner know, because they, even though telepathy is something which is very real, until you get to that spiritual higher level, you might only get a flick of telepathy between you and your partner. So it's best to communicate with your words. And the Rainbow Reviver, there may be times when you need to relax a little bit more. If you're burdened with work or family commitments, if you've got children and they're taking up a lot of time. Yeah, this is a card about reviving your energy and lifting you up and putting you in a good, happy place. So there may be times when you just feel very tired and, yeah, deflated, exhausted, like you haven't got enough time in the day to do all the things you want. So that's something which you will have to look at, or your partner. It could be around them too. Yeah, try and reorganise your days wherever possible so you can make more time for relaxation. And then we've got strengths within the relationship, and we've got Gardener, which is a lovely one. And we've got Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So, yeah, you can be rather flirtatious with one another, which is a great thing, you know. Yeah. Some people, I think, when they get in a relationship, they flirt at first for the first few weeks or months or whatever, but then it's sort of, oh, I know, it just becomes sex. But yeah, if you can keep that passion and have intimate moments, and I'm not talking about sex, I mean, I'm talking about just flirting and just, yeah, eye contact and, yeah, just, yeah, enjoying how each other looks, and compliments and stuff like that go a very long way in a relationship. Yeah, especially a man complimenting a woman on how she looks. Even first thing in the morning when your hair's all messy and stuff, and yeah, to have your partner say, oh, you look beautiful is always stuff, you know, it's very much appreciated. And the gardener looks after his garden. He appreciates it. He makes it beautiful. He gets rid of any weeds and he fertilises it and waters it regularly. So, you know, with a relationship type of scenario, it's basically saying, because this is in the strength situation, is that, yeah, you appreciate one another. If there's any problems, you sit down and you talk and you sort things out. You're a rather mature couple, so you take this relationship very serious. If there's any hurdles or obstacles, you do what you can to overcome them as best you can, and yeah, you appreciate and love one another very dearly, just like a beautiful garden. Alright, so the probable outcome, serenity. That's the first card. That was my daughter being silly. And the second card is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Within all relationships, there's going to be some hurdles now and again. And so, I mean, this card has just come out to say, like, if there's any problems, just discuss them with one another. Don't allow them to build up inside you where you become very stressed. And it could be over little things which just get blown out of proportion. So if there's any concerns you have of your partner or vice versa, then talk with them, and yeah, just be truthful and show respect, and trust that everything will be all right. Looking at this reading overall, it's looking like a very good relationship. Yeah, and just watch other people around you guys, that they don't try and yeah. Some people can get jealous when two people are very much in love and they can't find someone themselves. Yeah, I'm talking about friends and stuff like that, or acquaintances. So do watch things like that. Sometimes even family members. You know, say for instance, if your partner is a male and he's very close to his mother, yeah, she can get a bit jealous, you know, just how much time he spends with you and the affection he gives to you, and she feels like she's been pushed away a bit. It could be around anything, so yeah, but I think there's so much love between the two of you, you'll be able to overcome anything. And the serendipity, I can never say that word. I always think of serenity anyway. Overall, I think you two are very happy, at peace with one another, fulfillment, joy, gratitude. Yeah, this relationship looks like it's going to run very smoothly overall, and yeah, you're going to just have a lot of joy with one another, and I think other people will be like, well, you know, you two are very lucky. Alright, what I'm going to do is some cards from the Drawing, yeah, The Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. So I'll just shuffle these and see what else we get to come up. Let's see what we get. But overall, that was a very good reading, I think, for you, Taurus. Okay. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. I don't know, feel like it's necessarily around your relationship, but it might be around other stuff in your life, your career. Are you happy with the career that you are doing? Do you feel fulfilled in it? You know, maybe it's not giving you the pleasure and satisfaction that you would like. Have you been considering going back and doing a course at university or TAFE, or starting your own business, or just changing jobs? Because that's what I feel when I look at that, is that, you need to maybe consider other things, that your dreams aren't being fulfilled at the moment. So it's time to really ask yourself what will give you a lot of fulfillment in your life, especially around work and career. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. I mean, that's a beautiful card to get out. Always be optimistic about your life. Sometimes when people think that their relationship's going very well, they're worried that, there might be some rocky bits around the corner. So, let go of any insecurities. This relationship looks very good, and you're very happy. And let go of any fears or negative feelings you have, because it might be over previous relationships, and if it's not that, then it could be from previous lifetimes. That's, you might have some phobias. When things are going too well, there's going to be something bad going to happen. You need to understand that you, God is, he doesn't try and make people unhappy. Like, he wants everyone to have a happy, fulfilling life. So don't assume that something bad's going to happen for you. And also stay optimistic. If you're looking at changing jobs or getting a promotion, or starting your own business, if you've got some ideas, maybe there's a brand new thing that you've invented, or you've got in your mind, and you'd like to put it out in the marketplace, and produce it and sell it. So there's definitely some big ideas that you may have inside you over things. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Yeah, if you've got some idea about some product that you would like to manufacture and put out into the public, you may need some help with someone else to get that going. Or even if you would like to start your own business or project, you might need a partner to help with stuff like that. Sometimes, within a relationship, it might be your own partner, but otherwise it'll be someone else who is outside of the relationship, who will be like a business partner, someone who might have a little bit more knowledge around, how to get a business up off the ground. Friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So maybe, if you've been really busy with work and family, and you haven't caught up with friends for a while, maybe it's time to ring them and ask them over for a barbecue or dinner. Or, we've got summer coming up. Go to the beach with one another, and get your partner together with some friends, and go out for the day and do something interesting and relaxing and put your feet up for a change is what I'm getting from the universe. Some of you are a bit too busy with work. Alright, we'll do the Archangels cards. Right, I've got 3 cards. We've got Archangel Michael, Patience. It's the first card. So he's saying to be a little bit more patient with your attitude. Maybe sometimes you can get a little bit too irritable with others around you and snap a bit. So you need to calm down and just bring yourself into a more relaxing state of mind, especially when people are overworked and tired. They can lose their patience with others. It's because they're just worn out a bit, I'd say. Also, if you have a project in mind or business venture you'd like to get up off the ground, then you're going to need some patience around it. I'd say learn as much as you can and do your research. Beginnings, Shamiel. Okay, so I do feel like a few of you have been in a long-term relationship or been dating for some time. If you're dating, then there's a good chance that you'll be moving in together and possibly getting married. So there's like new beginnings, or the relationship's going to a new level. Beginnings could also be around a child too. There could be a child coming into the world soon, or you've just found out that you're pregnant or your partner is pregnant, which is very good. It could also be around changing jobs, career. I feel a few of you may be starting your own business too. Doing something which, you'll have much more fulfillment in. It'll be something that it will give you a lot of pleasure and satisfaction around. And then we got Archangel Jophiel, and we got Forgiveness is the final card. So sometimes people can find it very hard to say I'm sorry, or someone else is saying sorry to them. They're not very good at forgiveness. So that's something that you may need to work on from time to time. Archangel Michael's just popped up into my head and said, it's all about being patient with yourself and other people, and don't get so irritable. Forgiveness starts from within. So for instance, if you've had an argument with your partner or someone else, I don't really feel like it could be around partner. I feel like it could be outside in the workplace. A bit of like disagreement with other work colleagues or your boss. Try not to allow things to get on top of you emotionally around other people, because it could cause some pretty deep friction there. But forgiveness always starts from within. So if you've had an argument with someone and if you've apologised, that's a good thing. But if you're still feeling a little bit bad about it, it's time to let it go and just time to find that peace within and just put all that in the past. Don't live in the past. Live in this moment in time, and we'll worry about where the future goes when we get there. Which we never really do, because it's always the future, isn't it? Alright, well, that was the reading for Taurus who are in relationships. It's looking pretty good. There's a lot of love between you and your partner. And I'd say it'll be a long-term marriage or dating. Some people never get married, but they live together, there's a lot of understanding and, compatibility. soulmate connection. I definitely do feel you're just a little bit overworked, or your partner is, but I feel like it's most probably you. Or you both are too overworked at times, but I feel definitely you. So you do need some extra relaxing times, and get out and just do something, where you're not having to run about, go fishing, go camping, go to the movies, or go to the beach. It's getting beautiful here. I live at Port Stephens, so it's a really nice place. Alright, well, I will see you guys in the middle of the month for another reading. Have a nice October. Bye for now.